Hello guys, welcome back to another one of these live streams. I don't know why I said live streams, mobile live streams. You guys are on my phone right here, but as you can see, I have both my hands free. As loads of you told me to do on the previous one and two of these, get a tripod. That's what I've done. I can show you the tripod. Here we go. This is gonna be a struggle to get back in. So you guys are sat up on there. That's my Twitter in the background. Loads of you've been tweeting me about this. And yeah, you guys go in here. So it's a little gorilla pod. You get to look at the ceiling. Oh my goodness. And yeah, that means that the camera's not like shaking all over the place. I need to get it level down. This is the struggle there. What is level? Who even knows? But today we're doing a Q&A, and as you can see by the title, I wanted to have a bit of a topic for this one rather than just kind of general question and answers, because a lot of the time when YouTubers do Q&As, we get the same questions over and over again. We should really have like FAQ pages or something. But I wanted to twist this one a little bit and, you know, have some real talk and talk to you guys about being a YouTuber as a job, because this is something I do. I've done this for the past, I mean, call it 6 years, but that was 7 years, but that was when I was at school, so it wasn't really my full-time job. I can't even remember how long it's been. I think it's been about 3.5 years I've done this full-time away from home. I can't even, it was, yeah, I think, no, maybe even 4.5 years. I've even lost track of how long I've been doing this. As a full-time job, this is what I do day in, day out, every single day. And it's crazy to think that 10 years ago, no one did this as a job. And people always have loads of questions. And that is what I want to kind of, you know, talk to you guys about today. Give you my insight on that, my kind of unique position, which I'm so fortunate to be in. I honestly, you know, never saw it coming. I don't think, you know, many of the people who do YouTube full-time now ever thought it would be a full-time thing. Maybe some of the newer YouTubers, but definitely people like me who started 7 years ago when it was barely even a thing. Get on my way notifications. Yeah, would never kind of believe this could happen. And, you know, it's thanks to all of you guys. So huge thanks to you for allowing me. This is my way of giving back and just, you know, taking the time to sit and talk with you guys and answer your questions. So we've got a question here. What is my favorite thing about being a YouTuber? So that's a very, very common one. But for me, I've answered this before and I'll say it again, is the fact that I get to play video games for a lot of my day. I always have loved playing video games. When I was younger, I used to say as a joke, like, I want to play video games when I grow up as a job. And I was like, maybe I could be a game tester or go into game development, but then I'll be working on them. And as it turns out, I just managed to, you know, have fun doing it. And that's another part of it is, I feel like the more fun I have making the videos and going out and vlogging things and playing games, I feel like the more fun it is to watch once it's edited or posted. So that's, you know, one of my favorite things, is just having fun, having you lot to kind of appreciate it, and that's kind of the best side. Someone else said, what's the worst side of being a YouTuber? So I'm going to talk about this, but don't take it too seriously, because honestly, I wouldn't change doing YouTube for anything in the world. But like everything in life, it does have its drawbacks. One of them being the feeling, so there's two sides to it, I'd say. One side is the feeling that there's always more to do. It's not like a 9 to 5 where I go into work and, you know, I make YouTube videos from, you know, call it 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then I'm done, you know, I go home, I am home. Like, I don't even look at it again, you know, my work is done, whatever. And it's not like that, it's 24/7. I'll wake up, right now, for the past kind of few months, the average day I'll wake up at 5 or 6 p.m. I'll record videos straight through the night. I'll be recording, editing, jumping on calls with people, discussing things, setting things up, making thumbnails, all that sort of stuff. Up until pretty much, I'd say like 8, 9, 10 a.m. I was up till 10 a.m. this morning, setting all my videos to render, catching up with some of the guys. It's not all work. We sit in, you know, Skype calls and Discords a lot and kind of discuss the whole thing, but it's that sense that, you know, there's always more to be doing. There's always more videos to make, more games to try out, more thumbnails to make, all that sort of stuff. So that is the that's one of the drawbacks. It's just the sense that sometimes you can feel a little trapped in it. But I guess at the end of the day, it is my decision and I love it. So it doesn't feel, it's when I look at it from an outside perspective, it looks like a bit of a trap. But from my point of view, you know, I choose to do it every day because I love doing it every single day, all day, every day. And the other side is something I talked about a little bit in the start of my Cuba vlog, and something that happened to me the other day. Losing footage as a YouTuber is one of the most painful things. And anytime you ever see a YouTuber, anytime I ever see a YouTuber tweet about losing footage, I'm like, I feel for you so much. And it happened to me the other day. I lost 2 hours of recordings. So a zombies video on the Lara Croft map, you won't be seeing that from me because we recorded it for 55 minutes. I went to hit stop record and my little recording thing wasn't there. Just hadn't recorded. Like, I was using Shadowplay, just didn't record. And it's like, ugh. It's like, I can't just ask the guys to play that map for another hour. And, you know, I wouldn't want it. It wouldn't be the same. It's not the same. So once you lose that, it's like, and someone's like, oh, you can do it again, but it's not the same. And you could have 2 videos kind of thing. And then later that evening, I was recorded Overwatch for an hour. Literally, as I stopped the recording, I said, those are some of the best Overwatch games I've ever played. I went quad gold 3 games in a row on Overwatch with Ethan and Rob, Waffles, Bazinga and Waffles. And I was like, that's the best I've ever played. I can't wait to show everyone. Everyone always trash talks me on Overwatch. So finally, you know, I feel like I've put on a really good display. And literally went to stop the recording. And it actually was the recording thing was there. Stop recording, go to look for the file. Doesn't exist. And I'm like, well, my SR has changed, my ranking. And, you know, those games, they was such intense games. Don't worry, there'll be more on the way. Vikkstar plays is where Overwatch competitive lives for me, and we played again the next day and got some pretty awesome games that not on the same tier of my gameplay. And that's another side of it, pressure. There is a lot of pressure to kind of perform, and we play so many different games. That's the thing, and like I sometimes take the criticism really to heart because I'm trying to play so many different games. I mean, I can't even count in my head or on my hands how many different games there are that I play. And a lot of people will play like 1 or 2 or 3 of those games and be an expert of them and be like, this is terrible, like, you're so bad, I'm so much better. And I'm like, oh, if I had the time to sit and play this for so many hours and this for so many hours, I would. That's what I used to do back in the day when I started YouTube, COD videos every day. You guys have probably seen my COD montages. I devoted everything to COD. But again, I burned out on that and I had to change up into different games. In a similar way, we kind of burned out on GTA a little bit, but we brought it back yesterday night and today. PC actually is looking really awesome for GTA, so I'm hoping to do a lot more of that kind of stuff. But I don't even know what tangent I'm on right now. Those are some of the drawbacks, but believe me, you know, I can't really complain about them. It's just a different, you know, way of looking at it. So another one I get a lot is, what is my parents' opinion of what I do? So at first they were, you know, very skeptic of it, and I was trying to do it while I was at school. And pretty much the deal was, so long as I did well in my exams, I could carry on doing it. And luckily, I pretty much aced them all. So I was able to kind of carry on doing it, although there were a few kind of arguments where it's like, you should be studying. I remember my GCSE exam leave, I spent a lot of time playing Black Ops. Black Ops 1, I think it was back then. Jeez, playing that, and yeah, I got into a lot of trouble. But yeah, and now that I guess there's a lot more to YouTube than just kind of me sat in my room, I actually live with YouTubers, I go to events and that sort of stuff. So there's a lot more to it than just what it started as, and I can kind of show that, like my year montage, a lot of you know, saw and enjoyed that. I could show that and say like, look, this is what I did this year. It's more than just, you know, a silly hobby or a, you know, silly, you know, fake job or whatever. So that is that line of it. What other questions do we have? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. More H1Z1. I really want to do it as a game. I really want to do it. It's just a very hard game to kind of do well on. And those games, sometimes you'll play a game for like half an hour, you'll not find anyone, then you'll just get killed before you even see someone. You're like, well, that's half an hour down the drain. So, but I do want to do more of it on probably Vikkstar Plays, for sure. And now I think we're gonna jump out of the questions for a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys some new stuff that I have, because that's also kind of the point of me doing these live streams as well. It's just to kind of connect with you guys as a person rather than, you know, playing the games. Because a lot of the time it's us chatting between each other and reacting to the games we're playing. And I feel like sometimes I lose that connection with you guys. So I just want to chill. I just like this kind of weekly or so, just chill with you guys. But one thing I want to show you is something that I bought that I thought was super cool. So a lot of you may know that I used to swim competitively when I was back at school, when I used to live up in Sheffield. At one point I was swimming 5 times a week, 8 hours a week. And then I said I'd carry it on when I moved out and kind of lost it a bit here and there. It wasn't the same actually. I found it much easier because I used to be part of a swimming club. And it was, you know, you'd have like sets to do, you'd be with, you know, I was friends with a lot of the people that I used to swim with. I'm still friends with them whenever I go back to Sheffield. I go and see them. But yeah, for me, I just kind of fell out of it. I kind of found it boring just swimming on my own. And then I discovered these. Check these out. These headphones that I bought on Amazon, and you can actually listen to music underwater. So literally, you clip them in, like this. They look pretty weird. You clip them in like this, and you can actually listen to music while swimming. Little bit annoying in the fact that if you don't put them in properly in the first place, they kind of keep falling out. I mean, it's just like when you run with headphones, right? They fall out. I wonder if this would actually be better because there's no wires to be kind of tugging. So, I don't know, random little cool thing I bought recently. And you know, it's made swimming a bit more enjoyable. I kind of went with the whole, you know, new year, new me. For a week is what I said. Trying to get back into like doing some form of exercise, either swimming or running every other day. Because a lot of my life consists of sitting in this chair. Which is weird. I think I'm lucky I have probably quite a fast metabolism because I am not active enough. So, you know, that's my attempt. That's, I guess, in a roundabout way, kind of a drawback of my job. But then I love sitting in this chair. It's chilling. Woo! So, that is one random thing I bought. Another random thing I got sent, which is quite fun, that I'm going to mess around with now and show you guys just for a second, is this. Right here, check this out. It's a drone that we got sent by, I think it was by Disney. Star Wars drone. Look at him. I'm gonna fly him like this. I've forgotten what drone this is. Oh my! You know, this is terrible, guys. What drone is this? See, I've got a live stream. This is better than making content. I'm gonna put the battery in. See if people know. It's one of the speeders, but I forget what it's called. Wait, how does this battery go in? Alright, let's put that in. There we go, it lights up. Alright, where can you guys see it? Alright, let's launch it from there. It's got this crazy controller. It's just a speeder. Yeah, it is a speeder. Or a land crawler, is what people have said. I'm just reading what I'm said. Okay, so you fire it up with this. This thing makes all the sounds. I'm not very good at flying this thing. Me and Josh were flying them into each other the other day. But I believe, if I just hold this one here, oh, it even has the Star Wars music. Oh wait, I need to ready it. Speeder bike engaged. There we go, it's a speeder bike. Alright, here we go. Watch this go terribly. Alright. No! I've already flown it into a wall. I think it's on the setting where it automatically flies forward. So, let's try not to fly it into a wall again. Alright, is it going to fly forward? Here we go. I'm useless. No, I think it has a setting where, like a training mode, where it automatically flies forward. This is why I don't live stream this kind of stuff. I was flying it fine like a few minutes ago, I promise you. Wait, can I change the mode? There we go, I'll put it in mode 2, whatever that means. Alright, third time's a charm, right? Okay, I'm keeping it over here. There we go, we've got it stable. I think I may have broken it from all its crashes, because it does like to drift a bit here. I don't know how well you can see this, but check this out, guys. Ugh, watch this. You know, I think it might be the balance, because I've got him doing a handstand, it's like unbalanced. But look, it does flip. This thing is so cool. That was pretty cool, actually. There we go. Oh yeah, it was actually unbalanced, because here's the front. Look, I can come and show you guys now. Check this out. It always flies up before doing that, so let me bring it down and bring it here. How cool is that? And you can actually like set them up and battle them against each other. I have to try something now. Hold up. This is something I try. No, no. This is where I need a friend. I was gonna try and shoot it with a Nerf gun while flying it because that's a smart idea, right? All right, here we go. I'm getting one shot of this. Okay, this was loaded. I don't know who left it loaded. It definitely wasn't me. All right, here we go. This is loaded. Alright, this is going to fly and we're going to get it to hover, hopefully. Here we go. If I nail this, I'm the greatest. Okay, here we go. Okay, hovering. Bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it into the middle. It's hovering. Yes! Did you guys see that? I think you saw that. Woo! Woo! Okay, that is my fun out of the way for the day. Yes, this is my life. That was the other thing I was thinking the other day. I was literally, okay, it was 5 a.m. It was 5 a.m. and I just gone downstairs, pick up a sandwich at 5 a.m. I was just eating it, walking back to my room, and I was like, what is my life? I've literally, like, I played, like, Steep for an hour, almost lost the recording for that because our PC crashed, you'll see that episode soon. I was letting the footage recover, and then I was like, what? It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm going up to my computer to cut some clips of me playing Steep together and eating a sandwich. I don't know. It was weird. Can you please close your bathroom door? I mean, sure. That's one of the more random requests, but you know what? I'm with it. I'll also put this drone to the side. There we go. There we go. Great success. I don't know why I actually did that. That was a slightly strange one. Another thing that I got sent. I'm sure you've seen loads of YouTubers unbox this, but YouTube literally sent us the Stormzy tracksuit, like the YouTube Adidas collab. So, but the problem is this thing is a medium, and I don't wear anything bigger than a small. Like, it's way too big, and usually I get sent like a lot of like, you know, clothing stuff and product stuff, and usually if I don't have a use for it, I like give it away to like someone I know. And I was like, oh, I'll just give it away because it's medium. Trust me, it's way too big. I'll put it on now. I'll show you guys this issue here. So YouTube, did I just run something over? Oh, my Nerf gun. Okay, look how big this is. I drown in this. Look, do I look like? I'm a roadman now. Check me out. But like, this thing is. I mean, I guess maybe I could probably pass it off. There we go. And look, Vikkstar on the back, 2016. But yeah, it's too big, and I can't really give it to anyone else because it has Vikkstar23 written on the back. So that would be a bit weird. But yeah, we got sent that from YouTube. So random bits and bobs of stuff over the past few days. But anyway, let's get back to a few questions. This is supposed to be a Q&A, and what have I done? I've shot a drone out of the sky with a Nerf gun. I've shown you guys some underwater headphones. And what else have I done? Got a new Anchor battery pack. Always take these around with me, just fit them in your pocket. Easy battery charge. I should be getting sponsored by all these companies. What am I doing? I should definitely be getting sponsored. What am I doing? Anyway, okay, questions. Right, what do we have? Okay, can you play anything new on the piano? I actually did learn a little bit of something new the other day for half an hour, so I'll go and check. I'll go and show you that in a momento. Have I ever been to India? Yeah, I went back in, I want to say 2006, so that's 11 years ago when I was, how old it's been a while. I was 10 years old, went back then, and yeah, it's actually so cool. I actually would love to go back sometime this year and actually vlog it and kind of show you guys the place, because again, it's amazing. It is a lot like Cuba in the sense that it's such a contrast to everything over here. So that would be great stuff. What happened to Pokemon Go? Guys, I had like 4 Pokemon left to get, and I would go out to try and record myself getting them, and I just wouldn't. I'll be walking around for like an hour and like have nothing really that interesting. I could be like, oh, here's another Pidgey, oh, here's another Wartortle, but in my sense, you know, it was just like, I knew the video would get more views than any other video. That's another weird kind of dynamic of YouTube, is finding that balance between what you enjoy doing and what people want to watch, and you know, not warping that too much. That's something very difficult to be doing, but hey-oh. This is one question I get constantly: house tour. Tis a private information, and for the foreseeable future will not exist. What else do we have? When will I play more Astroneer? So that's the game I let's played on my Vikkstar23 HD channel. So that channel I did kind of turn into a bit of kind of a series channel, just because again I was finding it hard to find you know groups of people to do daily Minecraft stuff with. So I just decided to check out some other series games that I'd not got into. Astroneer was an awesome one of them, but it's in very early alpha, so there wasn't too much to the game. So we kind of ran out of things to do there. Okay, that's a good question. If you had the opportunity or were to go and research something, study something at university, what would it be? So a lot of you don't know, might not know that I actually had a place at UCL, University College London, to study natural sciences. So that's what I was going to do if I didn't end up doing this YouTube. This YouTube kicked off in a gap year from that, and I kind of extended that gap year a few years. But the thing is, I was actually watching some Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think that's how you say his name. He's basically like the American Brian Cox. You'll know him if you've seen him. I was watching some of his documentaries. I think it's a series called Space Odyssey. I'm not even sure. But it was like the remade version that I think came out last year. No, the year before last. It's 2017 now. And I was like, yeah, I'm properly into this stuff. But then at the same time, you saw in the video the other day, someone was like, what's the equation of photosynthesis? And I was like, I don't even know. And so that was kind of embarrassing. I think oh my God, I still don't know what it is. Glucose plus water goes with light to, oh wait, no, it makes water. Let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. The thing is, it's all been replaced. Everything I learned at school and memorized has been replaced with like YouTube stuff and just understanding YouTube. Because YouTube is a big machine to kind of understand, and as a lot of you guys know, there were changes like last week, no, not last week, like 3 months ago. The whole algorithms on the website changed in terms of how stuff gets viewed, and honestly, like my viewership across my channels pretty much dropped like 40% in the space of a week. That was kind of scary at one point. That's another one of those YouTube things, is like, oh my goodness, I didn't change anything and just bam, 40% of my views had just disappeared into thin air. But yeah, they changed all the algorithms up, and trying to understand that is a big part of YouTube, in the sense that sometimes, you can make the best video ever and not many people will watch it. Like hours and hours and hours went into my 2016 montage, and it ended up getting, the same amount of views as a Plague Inc. gameplay video posted 2 days later. That took half an hour to make. So YouTube is a game in a sense, and I'm willing to admit that and talk about that and all that sort of stuff. So yes, we've already been going for 21 minutes. Time literally flies. These were supposed to be between 10 and 20 minutes, but extra time with you guys. I did say I would demonstrate my new piano ability. So let's head away from the lights. Oh my goodness, it's dark over here. That light ran out of bulbs about a month ago, and I've not really replaced them yet. Okay, let's get you guys set up with a good angle. You want to see the piano, not me. Here we go. Oh my goodness, my tripod nearly fell off. You guys know I usually use actually I have a phone tripod, so I can do this sort of stuff now. Okay. Alright. How did it go? Oh my goodness. And see, this is the problem when you learn something a few days ago. I've entirely forgotten how... This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Is this really it? There we go, okay. Oh no, I've messed it up again. Wait, okay, here we go. I spent like half an hour learning this the other day and I just totally forgotten it. Like, it was like 4 days ago. That's the problem as well with pianos. If you don't practice it, it's gone from your memory. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna nail it here. This is tragic. Why can I not do this? This is... Alright, I'm giving myself one last shot. There we go. That was the intro to... I've forgotten the name of even the song now. The Fast and Furious soundtrack thing. Yeah. There we go, we got it in the end. But I believe, as you see a big close-up of my thumb, that is going to be it for today's live Q&A chill sesh, show you some stuff session. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. Let me know, I guess, via Twitter, what you'd like to see me do in this kind of thing, if I do another one in a week or so. And apologies to everyone whose questions I couldn't get to. I would love to literally spend like 5 hours in. Maybe I should do that one day, literally just sit for hours and hours. Maybe when I'm on a train or something, but then you lose internet connection. I don't know, I'll find a time I can do a super long one of these and literally just sit and talk for ages. Because that's one thing I've always done. I've always just been able to talk, and I like doing it. I like talking. See you again. That is what I just played. So, if you guys missed any of it, you can watch it all back from the start. Once I hit stop, it should appear as a video. I'll see you all soon. Have an awesome day. See you on my next video. Another 5 coming out tomorrow, or 4, 5, who knows. Thanks and goodbye.